William Hennon, the official primary source. All right, they said that a mulatto is a child of an Indian, as well as a child of a Negro, grandchild, great grandchild. Like they didn't say nothing about that. If an Indian and a Negro have an offspring, that is a mulatto. They didn't say nothing about offspring, right? You didn't see any word that said offspring or say anything about mixture, right? But 1924, all of a sudden, mulatto means that you have white, all right? But all your family has mulatto in their census records, right? And then all of a sudden they were black. Some of them even went to white, from black to white. All right, so what's happened? These people changing colors over the 10-year periods. All right, so you gotta really think about that, and dodge your own hijack when you're talking about, oh, my great grandmother was white or my great grandfather was white. You gotta really look into that. Was he? Do you have a picture of him? I'm not saying that they might not have been. Some of them might have been. But I'm just saying, you gotta think about all this and research and check out the background behind it. Because these dudes be lying and making up things. Don't you see? That's what I'm trying to show you. So it says, again, mulatto is the offspring of white person and a Negro. I have another reference just wanted to go to before I proceed. One moment. Yeah, so in the book Africans and Native Americans by Jack D. Forbes, he has a whole chapter on this. He talks about it a lot throughout the book, but in chapter 7 it says here, the classification of Native Americans as mulattoes in Anglo-North America as mulattoes. You had no mixture. He told you, he showed all the laws and the sources. In the 1700s, they were classifying people as mulatto with no African ancestry. All right? Get the book. All right? Go back to the videos if you haven't seen them. All right? So now Walter Pleck is telling you mulattoes are the offspring of a white person and a Negro. See how much it changed? All right? Throughout all these years. It says a quadroon is the offspring of a mulatto and a white person. So now that's all messed up because the mulatto term is messed up. So an octoroon is the offspring of a quadroon and a white person. Wow. You're just making up things here. All right, we continue with this, what's called the Racial Integrity Act, or the New Virginia Law to Preserve Racial Integrity. All right, so we already got Dutch the hijack. We already know what they mean. They say mulatto in the old census, and they're trying to make it a mixed thing now with white and black, but it wasn't like that before. So we continue. It says mixtures of either of these crossings with true Negroes should be designated as black, Negro, or colored. All right. So remember, this is when they start making you, they're labeling you these things. All right. The term mixed issue and perhaps one or two others will be understood to mean a mixture of white and black races with the white predominating. All right. That is the class that should be reported with the greatest care, as many of these are on the borderline and constitute the real danger of a race intermixture. They're like, yo, you gotta watch them because these ones that are mixed, those are the bigger issues, because they're borderline, they might try to call themselves white. We don't want that. They're Negroes. We don't care. So, they might not even be talking about anybody that's mixed. All right, anyway, it says the term Indian. Now, hear this, very important. The term Indian, all right, will no longer be accepted for that class. All right, you're no longer an Indian. You're no longer an Indian. All right, we're talking about people that might be labeled black, Negro, or colored. All right, or that might seem mixed. It says the term Indian will no longer be accepted for that class, but must be applied only to those of known pure Indian blood, or those mixed with white. Oh,